Does trying to open your phone feel like a high-stress game? Maybe you want to check the weather, so you look at the phone. But suddenly you are greeted with a barrage of notifications. A software update, a pointless post on the alumni group, and a news flash about everything wrong with the world. It can feel taxing. But know that you are not alone. A new report is out. It says that notifications are giving rise to what's called an alert fatigue. Our next report tells you more.
A ding here, a ping there, and a buzz everywhere. In the digital world, these sounds are our bird call. And in the land of notifications, news alerts are a thriving entity. From wars to climate disasters to economic turmoil, breaking news is often considered too important to miss. But the result is this. Smartphone users typically get at least 50 notifications from news apps every day. This is a global scenario. CNN Indonesia and the Jerusalem Post send up to 50 alerts each day. The New York Times about 10 a day. In fact, over the last decade, the use of news alerts has only grown. For instance, in the U.S., from 6% to 23%, and in the UK, from 3% to 18%. And mounting evidence shows that this is not good for us. In fact, there is a term for being hounded by notifications constantly. It is called alert fatigue, and obviously it doesn't feel great. The Reuters Institute for the Study of Journalism has released a new report. They surveyed people the world over. They found that 79% people don't receive any news alerts during an average week. And 43% of them had actively disabled the alerts. They complained of receiving too many notifications. Meaning, as news alerts jostle for people's attention, they have pushed people to cut off from them. And experts say that this could cause problems for the whole industry. In fact, Apple and Google have regularly warned publishers about sending too many alerts. But things have hardly changed. And this is not just about news alerts. It is also about notifications from games, entertainment, or social media apps. For instance, teenagers get as many as 237 or more notifications every day. This is bad for both companies and users. Too many notifications are hurting our attention spans. It is tricky to focus on tasks when a device is constantly beeping next to you. In a recent study, people were asked to review CVs to find the ideal candidate for a job. People who were interrupted by notifications were 17% less likely to choose the best candidate. After all, when our attention span goes for a toss, so does our productivity. And often, so do our relationships. Ignoring someone who is talking to you to constantly check notifications is all too common. In fact, there's a word for it. It is called phubbing. This may sound funny, but numerous studies show that anxiety and depression are higher among people who pay more attention to their devices than to their friends when socializing. Plus, life satisfaction is lower. But the irony is, notifications are fueling a vicious cycle. The more we check our phones, the more we want to, thanks to the dopamine hits. Notifications target our biological wanting and seeking mechanism. They trigger our interest. They often make us feel good, and in turn, they harm us. It may seem like a near impossible task to reduce our notification checks, but we owe it to ourselves. After all, checking notifications is often nothing more than unwrapping the biggest, but the most disappointing gift on a Christmas morning. Except, all day, every day, is that Christmas morning.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, Click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.